as a privilege that she loves you that much, like she trusts you that much to get to that point with you. Good evening. This is your girl, aka Goddess of Love, and today we have another interesting topic to talk about. Yes, it's does sex on the first date devalues a woman? I repeat, the sex on the first date devalues a woman. Honestly, this is my honest opinion about it. It doesn't, but it depends on the personality and the maturity of who you're going out with. I repeat, it depends on the personality and the maturity of who you're going out with. Now, if you're going to have sex on your first date, you have to maybe know the person you're going out with. Is he matured enough? Because some men, different men with different personalities, some men might perceive you having sex with them on the first date and might regard you as being cheap. They might regard you as being uncultured. They might regard you as being morally not upright. But personally, I don't think. Now, because men and women were built differently or are built differently. A man is more of a focused being. A man is articulate at what he wants to do. A man doesn't put so many emotions to things. Now, a woman, before she goes out with you, or before she even accepts to go on a date with you, or sometimes even accepts to talk to you, she likes you already. There's that emotion. Women are emotional beings. There's that emotional connection already. She likes you. That's why she accepts to go out with you. She's probably already attracted to you. So now she goes out with you and she trusts you enough. The word is trust, to go out with you and then to follow you down to your house. She allows herself to go with you to her house. That's because she trusts you. I mean, she puts away every negative thought and trusts you, and you guys get talking. She flows. She enjoys the flow. She enjoys up to letting you get down with her. Doesn't mean she's cheap. I don't think so. If you're well matured, if the man is matured and intellectually sound, you will know that this young lady who is naturally not a cheap person, or not a slut. You didn't meet her in a brothel. You didn't meet her. She's not a street girl, and she allows herself to. You're supposed to take it as a privilege that she loves you that much, like she trusts you that much to get to that point with you. It's a wrong perception if you now think as a lady or you think as a man, because because the lady allows herself to get down with you, and you think she's cheap. No. Or you as a lady, because you must have allowed someone you love, someone you care so much about, to go to that direction in the first date. Girl, it doesn't mean you're cheap. I mean, to buttress my point, why I said honestly I don't think so is because a guy who will leave you would leave you. If you like stay 3 months without giving him sex, if you like stay a year without giving him sex, if you like stay 3 years without giving him sex, if he doesn't want you, if he doesn't want to spend the rest of his life with you, he will not have you. He will not pop the big question. He won't get married to you. Whether you give him sex the first date, or you give him sex the last year, or you give him sex the next week, it doesn't matter to him. He doesn't want you. I mean, if you guys are not destined to be together, if you guys are not meant to be together, it won't work. It doesn't matter the timeline or the duration of how far you keep him. Now, secondly, if you meet a responsible guy, if the guy is intellectually sound, if a guy who would have you, who would be with you, who wants to spend the rest of his life with you, from the time immemorial, he knows what he wants. He goes for what he wants, and the sex thing is just one part of love. It's just one part of relationship. It's inconsequential to him. He probably must have had multiple sex. Yes, he has had. Some people have had 2, some 3, some 3. So what's so special? What is special is love, is that he loves you. So that the whole sex thing, the whole ideology, because you gave him sex, you're feeling cheap. No, girl, you don't have to feel that way. For him, it's nothing. He's sharing his moments with you. He's in love with you. And lovers don't have sex. They make love. Do you understand? So for me, I don't think you're cheap because you gave yourself to a man. I don't think sex on the first date necessarily means you are cheap. But what I would say is Try your possible best to take your time. I mean, there's actually, on the contrary, there's actually no need to rush things. There's that part where you want to know the person, you understand? Why? Because you know why? I'm not saying this because it's wrong. I'm only saying this because having sex would already trigger emotions, more emotions that would naturally not have been. You're now more involved. But if you calm down, which is also necessary, yes, it's necessary to get to know the person, so that you will not be thinking with your emotions. You'll be thinking straight. When you have sex with someone, sometimes it doesn't help you think straight. You start doing things with lots of sentiments and all that. So for clarity and clarity of purpose, to create more time to understand who you're with, to create more time to create a bond. I mean, not sexual bond now. It's good to give time. There's no need rushing it. It's good. If you also decide to give time before that, it's also necessary. You build friendship, you build it. To come later. It might come later. It's still fine, whichever one. You can also give that time that to build the friendship, to see if you guys are intellectually compatible. I mean, if you want to go into a proper relationship, it's also nice. It's also necessary. I mean, doesn't also mean if you give it on the first day, like I said, doesn't mean you're cheap. But if you also do not want to, if you of the perception, you have to create time. Just know it doesn't mean and by creating time, the man will love you more or love you less. No, it doesn't mean. It's not in the duration. That's what I'm saying. It's not in the time take it. It's not in the time. It's not how long you hold it and not give it to him. A man that will dump you, like I said, will dump you. A man that will be with you will be with me. A man who loves you will love you. A man who will marry you will marry you. So, but it's up to you. It's up to you. What do you want? What's the most important thing is your happiness. And remember, always take time to know. It depends on the personality of the man and how matured he is. Depending on the personality of both of you actually, and how matured you both are. How would you feel when you get up from that bed? That's a vital one. How would you feel after making love to this person? Would you be happy about it? Now that is where creating time, that's where you if you give time, it's okay, because you need to know if I allow this to happen, whether we end up together or not, whether the friendship lasts long, will I still be happy with this person? Will I be able to see this person the next week and wave? Will I be able to see this person the next day and be happy and wave? Will I be able to see this person tomorrow and be proud? Oh, this is I once had a thing with this person. That's what should matter to you. The personality, what you share. What you share, moments you share, things you've learned, how you grew together. I think that's what is most important. So sex on the first date does not in any way devalues a woman. I think that's my honest opinion. Thank you. So if you enjoyed this topic and you're free to comment, you're free to like, you're free to please subscribe. Please, very importantly, most importantly, subscribe to this new YouTube channel to keep the network rolling. We care about you, we love you, want to know what you think. Please comment. Let's share ideas, let's share perception. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Yes. Let me know if you think I'm wrong. Let me know what you think is right. Let me know. You're free to just comment. I will reply you. No criticism allowed. So please subscribe. Thank you.